Hello, everyone. I'm Natasha, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. If you're new to the channel, I want you to know that we upload a new English learning episode every single day to help you improve your English faster and more naturally. Today's lesson is extra special because we're going to focus on something you use all day, every day. Even if you don't notice it, small talks, natural conversations, the little interactions that make your English sound fluent, confident, and truly advanced. In this masterclass, you will train both your listening and your speaking by learning how to handle daily life small talks using advanced English vocabulary and phrases. You'll hear natural examples. You'll repeat them, you'll practice them with me, and you'll learn how to expand your sentences so you can speak in a more confident, expressive way. This lesson is designed to help you understand real English, respond quickly in conversation, and communicate your thoughts clearly, without hesitation. Small talk is everywhere, at home, at work, at school, at the grocery store, during a casual chat with a friend, or even while talking to strangers. And when you use advanced English in these everyday moments, your communication instantly becomes stronger and more impressive. By the end of this video, you'll be able to express yourself with ease, handle conversations with confidence, and naturally use advanced expressions throughout your day. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon if you want more daily English learning episodes just like this. So, take a deep breath, settle in, maybe grab a pen and paper, and let's get started with today's English Masterclass. Now, as we begin this masterclass, I want you to relax your mind and allow yourself to ease into the rhythm of real spoken English. Think of this session as a long, friendly walk through everyday life, where English naturally flows, where conversations appear in front of you, and where you learn to respond with the confidence of someone who speaks English every single day. As we go through each idea together, you'll hear how advanced English fits into simple moments, and you'll practice with me in a way that strengthens your fluency without forcing it. Let's start with a simple morning moment, because small talks often begin the moment your day begins. Imagine you wake up, you stretch a little, and you walk into your kitchen. Maybe someone is already there, a family member, a roommate, or even a colleague if you live in a shared space. A normal small talk might sound like, "Good morning. How did you sleep?" But in advanced English, you can make this moment richer, more natural. You could say something like, "Good morning. I'm still waking up, but I think today is going to be a productive one. How about you?" This small change not only sounds more expressive, but it also invites a more meaningful response. Try repeating that slowly with me now. "Good morning. I'm still waking up, but I think today is going to be a productive one. How about you?" Let the words flow. Don't rush. Let your mouth get comfortable with longer sentences. In daily small talks, it is not just what you say, but how you connect your ideas that makes you sound advanced. Instead of short, clipped answers, you learn to expand your thoughts just a little. For example, if someone asks, "How's your morning going?" you could reply with something simple, but for advanced fluency, try something like, "It's going well so far. I'm trying to ease into the day slowly, but I'm hoping to get a lot done." This type of answer shows emotional awareness, natural rhythm, and it gives the listener more to connect with. Repeat it slowly now. I'm trying to ease into the day slowly, but I'm hoping to get a lot done. Notice how it sounds gentle, but confident. That's exactly what we want to build throughout this video. Small talks often continue as you prepare for your day, and this is a great moment to practice describing your thoughts, your plans, and your feelings using clear advanced phrases. For example, maybe you're getting ready to leave home. Someone might ask, "What's on your schedule today?" Instead of saying, "I have work," you can expand it by saying, "I've got a pretty full day ahead, but I'm looking forward to getting things done one step at a time." Try repeating that with me now, slowly. "I've got a pretty full day ahead, but I'm looking forward to getting things done one step at a time." You'll notice that these phrases feel soft, natural, and very human. That's what makes them powerful in advanced English. Throughout your day, you'll meet people in simple situations, buying something, asking for help, offering help, greeting someone, or checking in on them. Each small interaction can be an opportunity to use richer English. Let's imagine you're buying a coffee. The barista asks, "How's your day going so far?" Instead of answering with one word, try something more advanced like, "It's been going pretty smoothly. I'm trying to stay productive and positive today." Then imagine you ask back, "How's your day been treating you?" This question is natural, friendly, and sounds much more fluent than simply asking, "And you?" Repeat it with me slowly. "How's your day been treating you?" Feel how smooth it sounds. Now let's practice a real-life mini dialogue in your mind. I'll speak both lines, but you'll repeat the second line after I say it. Here we go. "Good morning. How's everything going for you today?" Pause. Now repeat after me. "It's going well so far. I'm taking the day one step at a time." Try to say it with a calm tone, not too fast, as if you're actually responding to someone in front of you. These mini practice moments help your brain build the natural patterns that fluent speakers use without thinking. As your day continues, you may run into someone you know, maybe a coworker or a friend, and small talks naturally start with simple questions. "How have you been?" "What are you up to today?" Instead of replying automatically, you can answer with advanced English that shows more awareness and expression. For example, "I've been doing pretty well lately, trying to stay balanced and focused." Or, "I'm just making my way through the day, but I'm feeling optimistic about it." These types of sentences help you sound thoughtful and fluent, even without complicated vocabulary. Repeat this one with me now. "I've been doing pretty well lately, trying to stay balanced and focused." Let's go deeper into small talk about plans, because this comes up often in daily life. If someone asks, "Do you have any plans later?" instead of saying, "Not sure," or "Maybe," you can respond with something like, "I'm thinking about taking a little time for myself later, maybe a short walk, or a quiet break, just to recharge." This type of answer sounds mature, expressive, and natural in advanced English. Repeat slowly with me. "I'm thinking about taking a little time for myself later, maybe a short walk, or a quiet break, just to recharge." Another common part of daily life is talking about how you feel physically or emotionally. Advanced English often uses soft, rounded expressions that make your speech feel warm and natural. For example, if someone asks, "How are you feeling today?" Instead of simply saying, good, try something like, I'm feeling pretty good today, calm and steady, just trying to stay in a good mindset as the day goes on. Repeat it slowly with me now. Calm and steady, just trying to stay in a good mindset. This is the type of expression that elevates your English and helps you sound fluent without sounding robotic. Now let's bring in another practice exercise. Imagine you're in an elevator with someone you know from work. They ask, busy day? Your advanced yet simple reply could be, a little, yes, but I'm taking it one moment at a time. How about you? Repeat that slowly. I'm taking it one moment at a time. You'll notice these gentle expressions feel natural and easy to say. That's the goal, to make advanced English feel effortless. Let's move further. Let's practice expanding your sentences. I'll give you a short sentence, and you'll expand it into a longer, more expressive version in your mind. Here's the short sentence. I'm fine. Now expand it. Maybe you say, I'm doing fine today, trying to stay relaxed and keep my energy steady. Here's another one. My day is okay. Expand it in your mind. Maybe, my day is going okay so far. Nothing too hectic. Just moving along at a comfortable pace. This type of stretching exercise helps your English sound fuller, richer, and more fluent. You're doing great, and this is just the beginning. As we continue, you'll notice your English becoming more expressive, more flexible, and more advanced, simply by practicing these daily life moments. As your day continues, small talks naturally appear in the little transitions between tasks. When you step outside for a breath of fresh air, when you walk into a room, when you pass by someone on the way to your next activity. These are perfect opportunities to practice advanced English that feels casual yet polished. Let's imagine you're stepping outside your home or workplace for a short moment. Something simple, like the weather, often becomes an easy way to start a conversation. Instead of saying, it's hot today or it's cold today, you can say something like, the weather feels a bit unpredictable today. I'm hoping it stays calm for the rest of the afternoon. This small change makes your English sound more expressive and more connected to everyday context. Try repeating that slowly. I'm hoping it stays calm for the rest of the afternoon. Weather is such a universal topic that people use it all day long without realizing. If someone mentions the weather, you might respond with something like, yeah, it's been shifting throughout the day. I'm trying to enjoy the cooler moments whenever they appear. This type of comment shows natural rhythm and emotional awareness, key elements of sounding confident in advanced English. As you repeat it, try to imagine the real situation as clearly as possible, because visualization improves fluency. Now imagine you've reached your workplace or a place where you need to interact with others. A colleague walks by and says, good to see you today. Instead of simply saying, you too, try something more advanced like, it's nice to see you too. I hope your day has been treating you well so far. This sounds warm, polite, and fluent. Now try repeating it after me. I hope your day has been treating you well so far. Let the sentence stretch naturally. Don't rush through it. Small talks also appear when offering help or responding to someone who offers help. For example, someone might say, do you need anything? Instead of replying quickly, no, I'm fine. You could say, thank you for asking. I think I'm all set for now, but I really appreciate it. This softer, more expressive version helps you build a warm, natural communication style. Repeat slowly. I really appreciate it. Let's imagine another situation. You walk into a meeting, a classroom, or any casual setting, and someone asks, "How's your morning been so far?" You can bring an advanced, calm tone to your reply by saying, "It's been going pretty well. A little busy, but I'm managing things step by step." There's something natural about acknowledging your experience without sounding stressed. This is part of speaking mature advanced English. Repeat this slowly with me. A little busy, but I'm managing things step by step. Now let's practice a small reporting exercise. In advanced English, people often share small updates about something happening around them, something they noticed, or something they experienced earlier in the day. For example, if someone asks, "How was your morning commute?" Instead of saying, "It was okay," you can say, "It was surprisingly smooth today. I didn't expect it to be so quiet, but it gave me a good start to the morning." Repeat that slowly. It gave me a good start to the morning. Now imagine you're taking a break during your day, maybe sitting with a cup of tea or coffee. Someone joins you and casually asks, "Taking a break?" Instead of saying, "Yes," you can reply with something richer. "Yeah, just giving myself a moment to slow down before I continue with everything." This kind of relaxed, reflective sentence helps build your emotional fluency. Repeat it slowly now. Just giving myself a moment to slow down. Another useful part of daily small talks is checking in with someone. In advanced English, people often use soft, thoughtful questions. For example, "How's everything on your end today?" Or, "I hope everything's going smoothly for you so far." These questions feel warm and supportive. Try repeating this one now. "How's everything on your end today?" Let's move into a practice exercise. I'll give you a small talk scenario, and then an advanced English reply you can repeat. Imagine someone says, "You seem busy today?" A simple reply might be, "Yes, a little," but let's make it more advanced. You can say, "I've got a few things to handle, but I'm pacing myself, trying not to rush through anything." Repeat slowly with me. I'm pacing myself, trying not to rush through anything. Now imagine someone says, "You look tired," instead of replying, "Yes, I'm tired." You can say, "I'm a little tired, yes, but I'm doing my best to keep my energy steady throughout the day." Repeat, "I'm doing my best to keep my energy steady." This expressiveness shows maturity and advanced communication skills. Let's imagine another conversation that often happens during the day. Someone asks, "Anything interesting happening today?" Instead of replying, "No." Try something like, "Nothing major so far, but I'm trying to stay open to whatever the day brings." This reply is calm, philosophical, and very natural. Repeat slowly. I'm trying to stay open to whatever the day brings. You may also have small talks when you step outside for lunch or run a quick errand. For example, if someone asks, "Heading out for lunch?" instead of simply saying, "Yes," you can say, "Yeah, I'm just stepping out for a bit, hoping to get some fresh air and clear my mind before I continue working." Repeat slowly. Hoping to get some fresh air and clear my mind. Notice how pleasant and fluent it sounds. Now, let's practice a longer small talk interaction. I'll speak both parts, but you will repeat the second speaker's lines after me. Here we go. Hey, how's your day coming along? Now repeat. It's been moving along pretty smoothly, just trying to stay focused as I go. Next line. Anything exciting happening later? Now repeat. Nothing too exciting, but I'm planning to take a little time to unwind later. Notice how these longer, expressive lines feel more advanced and natural. Another common small talk moment happens when you compliment someone, or when someone compliments you. If someone says, I like your outfit today, instead of replying with thanks, you can say, Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate it a lot. This adds warmth and politeness. Or if you want to give a compliment, you might say, You look really refreshed today. I hope your day is treating you kindly. Try repeating that slowly. I hope your day is treating you kindly. Let's do another small but important practice. In advanced English, people often soften their tone even when correcting something. For example, if someone says something that's not fully accurate, instead of saying, No, that's wrong, you can say, I see what you mean, but I think it might be slightly different. This gentle phrasing keeps the conversation smooth and friendly. Repeat slowly with me. I see what you mean, but I think it might be slightly different. Small talks also appear when you run into someone unexpectedly. Maybe you're walking down a hallway and someone says, Hey, I didn't expect to see you here. Instead of answering with just, Yeah, you can say, Yeah, it's nice. Running into you. How's everything going on your side today? Repeat it. How's everything going on your side today? In advanced small talks, expressing interest in others is just as important as speaking well yourself. If someone shares something small about their day, you can respond with, That sounds nice. I'm glad it's going well for you. Or, I can imagine that must feel good. These short expressions help you connect and build natural conversation flow. We'll continue building these conversational layers because each one strengthens your fluency in real daily life English. You're doing great so far. Let's keep going. As your day moves further along, there are always these in-between moments where people naturally start conversations, little check-ins, small comments, soft observations, and these moments are perfect opportunities for advanced English practice. Imagine you're passing by someone you know, and they say, How's everything going? Instead of answering quickly, you can take a breath and speak in a more natural, expanded way. You might say, Everything's going pretty smoothly so far. I'm just trying to stay balanced as the day unfolds. Try repeating that slowly now. I'm just trying to stay balanced as the day unfolds. This is the kind of language that makes your English sound calm, thoughtful, and mature. Now imagine someone asks you about your work or your daily tasks. In basic English, you might say, I'm busy. But in advanced English, you expand the thought just a little. Something like, I've got a couple of things to focus on today, but I'm taking them one step at a time. Feel the softness and clarity of that sentence. Try repeating it with me slowly. I'm taking them one step at a time. Your fluency grows when you practice expressing yourself in this smoother, more reflective style. Let's imagine you're speaking with a friend or colleague who asks, How has your week been so far? A simple answer might work, but let's build a more advanced and natural reply. Something like, My week's been pretty steady. a mix of busy moments and calm ones, but I'm trying to move through everything with a positive mindset. Repeat this gently. I'm trying to move through everything with a positive mindset. Being able to talk about your experiences in this calm, articulate way helps you sound more confident in any situation. Small talks also happen when someone shares something about their day. Maybe they say, I had a really long morning. In advanced English, you can respond with empathy and warmth. Something like, I can imagine how tiring that must have felt. I hope you're getting a little time to breathe now. Repeat it slowly. I hope you're getting a little time to breathe now. These soft, emotionally aware phrases help you sound more natural and more mature in English. Now imagine you're leaving a room or returning to one, and someone casually asks, Everything okay? Instead of replying, Yeah, fine, try something with more presence. Everything's okay. I just needed a moment to collect my thoughts. Notice how this sounds more expressive without being complicated. Repeat it with me. I just needed a moment to collect my thoughts. This is a very natural advanced English sentence, one that fluent speakers use all the time. Throughout your day, you'll also encounter situations where someone asks for your opinion. For example, someone might say, What do you think about this? Instead of answering with one quick sentence, you can use a small advanced structure. Something like, I think it's quite interesting. I'm still processing it, but it definitely caught my attention. Try repeating that slowly. I'm still processing it, but it definitely caught my attention. This type of phrasing helps you sound thoughtful and articulate. Now let's move into a more immersive practice. Imagine you're sitting in a common area, maybe at work, maybe at school, maybe in a cafe, and someone near you makes a light comment like, It's been a long day already. Your advanced English reply could be, I know what you mean. Some days feel longer than others, but hopefully it'll ease up as the day goes on. Repeat. Hopefully it'll ease up as the day goes on. This is a natural, comforting, advanced level response that fits perfectly in daily small talks. Now picture yourself walking into a grocery store or a small shop, and the cashier says, How is everything with you today? Instead of answering with one phrase, you can say something like, Everything's been going pretty well, just taking the day at a comfortable pace. Repeat that slowly. Taking the day at a comfortable pace. You'll notice that the sentence feels smooth and friendly, which is exactly what fluent English sounds like. Let's practice a conversational check-in, the type that happens naturally between acquaintances. I'll say both sides, and you repeat the second line after me. Here we go. Hey, how have things been on your end lately? Now repeat. Things have been all right. Just trying to keep everything running smoothly. Next line. Hope the week's treating you well so far. Now repeat. It's been manageable. I'm doing my best to stay steady through it. These simple but expressive lines help you gain control over natural English rhythms. You'll also notice many moments during the day when someone asks a tiny follow-up question. Something like, Did you get everything done yesterday? Instead of saying, Yes or Not really, you can respond with something like, I managed to get most of it done, and the rest I'll try to finish today. Repeat slowly. I managed to get most of it done. This sentence is common in advanced English and adds a touch of clarity to your conversations. Let's move deeper into expressing mood and energy during small talks, because these topics appear all the time. If someone asks, "How are you feeling right now?" instead of saying, "Good," you can say, "I'm feeling quite all right, just trying to stay centered and focused as the day goes on." Repeat, trying to stay centered and focused. This expression helps you connect more maturely in conversation. Now imagine someone asks you about something you're waiting for, a message, a meeting, an update. They might ask, "Any news yet?" You can respond in a more advanced style by saying, "Not yet. I'm just waiting patiently and seeing how things unfold." Try repeating that slowly. "I'm seeing how things unfold." These reflective structures are common in English, and by practicing them, you sound more fluid and more natural. Another very frequent small talk topic is time. For example, someone might say, "This day is flying by," and you can reply, "It really is. I didn't realize how quickly the hours were passing." Repeat that slowly. "I didn't realize how quickly the hours were passing." This shows awareness and adds detail, which are important markers of advanced English fluency. Let's practice a more dynamic situation. Imagine you're walking into a room where someone is wrapping up something, and they say, "Just finishing this up." You can respond with, "Take your time. I'm in no rush." Now try repeating that. "Take your time. I'm in no rush." This sentence is calm, polite, and used very often in professional and daily contexts. Now imagine someone asks, "How's your afternoon been so far?" Your advanced reply could be, "It's been fairly productive. I've been trying to keep a good rhythm going." Repeat. "I've been trying to keep a good rhythm going." These rhythmic expressions make you sound more fluent without needing complicated vocabulary. As your daily activities continue, you may find yourself reflecting on your own energy, and advanced English allows you to express this smoothly. For example, "I'm starting to feel a bit tired, but I'm keeping myself going." Or, "I'm feeling refreshed after taking a short break." Repeat whichever one feels natural to you. These expressions help you describe your state of mind with clarity and confidence. Let's do another mind practice exercise. I'll give you a short basic sentence, and you mentally expand it into an advanced one. The basic sentence is, "I'm okay." You can expand it to, "I'm doing okay, just staying steady as the day moves forward." Here's another one. "My morning was fine." You can expand it to, "My morning was pretty smooth, nothing too overwhelming." Practicing these expansions helps your brain build the habit of speaking in longer, more expressive sentences. You're doing really well, and each of these small patterns is building your advanced speaking confidence, one moment at a time. We'll keep developing these conversational skills as we move deeper into the lesson. As the afternoon continues, the rhythm of your day changes a little. People settle into their tasks, energy becomes softer, and conversations shift into calm, reflective small talks. This is a great time to practice advanced English because the tone of these moments is usually relaxed and thoughtful. For example, imagine someone walks past your desk or your table and asks, "How's the afternoon treating you?" Instead of responding quickly with a short answer, you can say, "It's been treating me fairly well. I'm just trying to stay focused and keep things flowing smoothly. Try repeating that slowly. Trying to stay focused and keep things flowing smoothly. Sometimes people ask follow-up questions like, "Did you have a good morning?" Instead of saying, "Yes, it was good." Try something more expressive. "Yay, my morning was quite balanced. I got a few things done and kept a steady pace." Notice how soft and steady the sentence feels. Repeat it gently. I kept a steady pace. These small internal expansions are what transform your English from basic to advanced. Now imagine you're chatting with someone who mentions something about their own day. Maybe they say, "I've been running around all morning." In advanced English, you can show understanding and warmth by responding, "That sounds exhausting. I hope you get a chance to slow down a little now." Try repeating that. I hope you get a chance to slow down a little now. These kinds of sentences build natural emotional connection, which is an important part of sounding fluent and human in English. Another common daily life moment is when someone asks you if you're adjusting well to everything going on around you. They might say, "Are you managing everything all right?" Instead of replying simply, "Yes, I'm fine." You can say, "I'm managing everything pretty well, trying to stay organized and keep my mind clear." Repeat it slowly with me. Trying to stay organized and keep my mind clear. Advanced English often includes emotional clarity, showing you're aware of your internal state. Let's imagine a small conversation at work or school. When someone sees you starting a new task, they ask, "Starting something new?" You can reply, "Yeah, I'm getting into something I've been meaning to work on, hoping to make some steady progress." Repeat that slowly, hoping to make some steady progress. This expression sounds natural in many different settings: personal, professional, or casual. Now imagine someone tells you news, something positive, or even just neutral. In advanced English, showing interest is important. If they say, "I finally finished that task," you can reply, "That's great. It must feel good to get it out of the way." Repeat, "It must feel good to get it out of the way." This feels emotionally intelligent and mature, which is a key part of sounding advanced. Now let's imagine you're talking about your own progress. Maybe someone asks, "How's your work going?" Instead of saying, "Good," you can say, "It's going fairly well. I'm taking it step by step and trying to stay consistent." Repeat slowly, trying to stay consistent. Consistency is a powerful anchor in daily life conversations. Let's practice another reflective small talk pattern. Sometimes people share how they're feeling emotionally, like, "I feel a bit overwhelmed today." In advanced English, you can respond with warmth. "I understand. Some days can feel like that. I hope things ease up for you soon." Repeat, "I hope things ease up for you soon." This level of empathy makes your English sound very natural and very human. Now imagine someone asks you about the rest of your day. "Any plans for later?" You can make your reply both advanced and simple. "Nothing too specific, but I'm planning to take a little time to unwind later." Repeat it slowly. A little time to unwind. This phrase is soft, pleasant, and often used by native speakers. Another daily life moment is when someone asks you how fast your day is moving. They might say, Has your day been going quickly? You can answer, surprisingly, yes. The hours seem to be passing faster than I expected. Repeat. The hours seem to be passing faster than I expected. This shows awareness and expressive fluency. Let's now imagine you're stepping out for a moment and returning to a coworker or friend. They ask, "Everything okay?" You can reply in advanced English, "Yeah, everything's okay. I just needed a quick moment to clear my head." Repeat it slowly. I just needed a quick moment to clear my head. This sentence is smooth, calm, and often used by advanced speakers. A very common moment in daily conversation happens when someone says, "You seem a bit quieter today." Instead of replying defensively or briefly, you can say, "I guess I'm just feeling a little reflective today. But everything's fine." Repeat. I'm just feeling a little reflective today. This gives a clear explanation without oversharing, and it sounds mature and fluent. Now, imagine someone asks you about something they recommended earlier. Did you try what I mentioned yesterday? Instead of replying, "Yes," you can say, "I did, actually, and it was really helpful. I appreciate the suggestion." Repeat, I appreciate the suggestion. Gratitude is a powerful tool in advanced English. Let's practice a brief small talk exercise, where I'll say the first line, and you repeat the advanced answer with me. How's everything looking for the rest of your day? Now repeat. It's looking manageable. I'm hoping to finish things without rushing. Next line. Feeling tired yet? Repeat. A little, but I'm keeping my energy steady. These calm, controlled lines help you build emotional fluency. Small talks also happen when someone shares a minor problem with you. Maybe they say, "I've been stuck on this all morning." You can respond in advanced English. "That sounds frustrating. I hope you're able to sort it out soon." Repeat. I hope you're able to sort it out soon. It's simple, polite, and natural. Now, imagine someone asks you how you're handling your responsibilities. Do you feel on track? Instead of saying, "Yes," try, "I think I'm on track. I'm trying to stay organized and keep things flowing well." Repeat slowly, trying to stay organized and keep things flowing well. Throughout your afternoon, you may also talk about simple everyday needs. If someone asks, "Do you need a break?" you can reply, "Maybe just a short one. It helps me reset." And refocus. Repeat. It helps me reset and refocus. Resetting is a common idea in advanced English conversations. Now, imagine stepping outside and someone asks, "How's the weather now?" You can answer, "It feels much nicer now, a bit calmer, and more pleasant." Repeat slowly, "A bit calmer and more pleasant." This is the kind of natural description that brings warmth to your English speech. Let's continue with a slightly longer mini dialogue. I'll speak both sides, and you repeat the second one. "Hey, how's your afternoon shaping up?" Now repeat. "It's shaping up quite well. I'm pacing myself and staying steady." Next line. "Any big tasks left for today?" Now repeat. "A few, but I'm taking them one by one." Feel the calm and clarity in these answers. This is the heart of advanced English small talks. As the day moves forward and you approach the late afternoon, you'll notice that conversations begin to shift into a more reflective tone. people start thinking about what they've done so far and what still needs to be done. This creates many natural opportunities for advanced small talks, and practicing them helps you sound fluent without forcing complicated vocabulary. Imagine someone asks you, "How's your day progressing?" Instead of saying, "Good," you can say, "It's progressing quite well. I'm wrapping things up slowly and trying to maintain a steady flow." Try repeating that softly now. Trying to maintain a steady flow. This gentle rhythm helps your English sound grounded and confident. Now imagine someone asks whether you've been productive. Something like, "Did you get a lot done today?" Instead of replying, "Yes, a little," you can expand it naturally. "I got a fair amount done, and I'm hoping to finish the rest without putting too much pressure on myself." Repeat this calmly. "Without putting too much pressure on myself." This phrase sounds emotionally aware and very natural in advanced English. Sometimes, afternoon conversations drift into how you're feeling physically. Maybe someone asks, "Feeling all right?" Instead of saying, "Yes," you can say, "I'm feeling fairly all right, just keeping my energy steady and taking small pauses when I need them." Repeat slowly, "Keeping my energy steady." These expressive structures show maturity and control, both important qualities of advanced fluency. Another moment you'll experience often is when someone checks in casually with, "How was your lunch?" or "Did you get a chance to rest?" You can answer in a more advanced, thoughtful way by saying, "Yeah, I did. It helped me recharge a little. I feel more grounded now." Try repeating that. "I feel more grounded now." This soft, emotional phrase makes your English sound natural and relatable. Let's move into a moment where someone shares something simple about their day. Maybe they say, "It's been such a long afternoon." Instead of replying with only sympathy, you can add warmth and understanding. "I know how that feels. Some afternoons seem to stretch endlessly. I hope the rest of your day feels a bit lighter." Repeat it slowly. "I hope the rest of your day feels a bit lighter." This calm, supportive tone is a hallmark of advanced everyday English. Now imagine you're transitioning from one task to another, and someone catches your attention with, "Heading somewhere?" You can reply, "Yeah, just moving on to the next thing," trying to keep the momentum going. Repeat, "Trying to keep the momentum going." This kind of expression makes your English sound active and fluid. Sometimes people ask you about your mood in a relaxed, friendly way, like, "How's your mood today?" Instead of answering "good," you can respond in a more expressive way. "It's actually been pretty stable today. I'm trying to stay calm and centered as I go through everything." Try repeating that softly. Calm and centered. These two words alone sound deeply fluent and emotionally intelligent. Let's imagine someone asks you about your workload. "Is everything manageable?" Instead of the usual short response, you can say, "Yeah, everything feels manageable. I'm taking things at a comfortable pace today." Repeat it slowly. A comfortable pace. This expression fits perfectly into professional and personal conversations. Now imagine you're wrapping something up, and someone walks by and says, "Almost done." You can answer, "Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm just making sure everything is done properly before I finish." Repeat, "Making sure everything is done properly." This calm style gives your English a sense of patience and care. Regular small talks also happen when someone asks about plans or routines. For example, any plans after this? Instead of replying, not really, you can say, I'm planning to take a little break later. Maybe give myself some time to relax and unwind. Try repeating, give myself some time to relax and unwind. This sounds natural, gentle, and advanced. Let's practice a mini dialogue again. I'll speak both lines, and you repeat the second line after me. How's your afternoon going? Now repeat. It's going quite well. I'm keeping things under control and staying steady. Next line. Feeling tired yet? Now repeat. A little, but I'm managing it, trying not to let it slow me down. Feel how soft and natural these replies are. This is advanced English in real daily life. Now imagine someone talks about time passing slowly. They might say, this day feels so long. Your advanced response could be, it really does, but I'm hoping the rest of it will pass more smoothly. Repeat slowly. I'm hoping the rest of it will pass more smoothly. This is a gentle, expressive rhythm used in everyday English. Sometimes you'll meet someone who seems stressed or overwhelmed. They might say, I feel like I'm drowning in work today. You can respond with, that sounds really overwhelming. I hope you can take a moment to breathe and reset. Try repeating that softly. A moment to breathe and reset. This is advanced emotional communication in English. Let's imagine you're asked for a quick update. Someone says, anything new going on? Instead of saying not really, you can say, nothing major, just moving through the day and trying to keep everything balanced. Repeat slowly. Trying to keep everything balanced. This kind of phrasing is common in natural conversations and sounds warm and mature. Now imagine someone asks if you need help with something. Need a hand? You can reply, I think I'm all right for now, but thank you for checking in. It means a lot. Repeat, thank you for checking in. It means a lot. These expressions bring emotional depth to your English. Let's visualize another situation. You're stepping outside for a moment of fresh air, and someone joins you and says, taking a break? You can respond, yeah, just giving myself a moment to reset before I continue. Repeat it slowly. A moment to reset. Now imagine someone asks, are you staying busy today? You can reply, pretty much, but I'm pacing myself so I don't get overwhelmed. Repeat, I'm pacing myself so I don't get overwhelmed. This sentence is soft, natural, and advanced. Small talks often include tiny compliments, like, you look calm today. Instead of replying with only thanks, you can say, thank you. I'm trying to keep a peaceful mindset today. Repeat slowly. A peaceful mindset. These small expansions add emotional clarity to your speech. Let's move further. Let's practice one more mini dialogue together. How's the afternoon treating you so far? Now repeat. It's been pretty manageable. I'm staying consistent and trying to keep things flowing. Next line. Anything left for the day? Now repeat. A few things, but I'm taking them one moment at a time. These are exactly the patterns advanced speakers use, without even thinking. You're doing really well, and as we continue, your fluency will become even smoother and stronger. As the day begins to transition from afternoon toward early evening, conversations soften even more. People reflect on their experiences, their energy levels, their plans, and the mood of the day. These transitions create some of the richest opportunities for advanced small talks because the tone becomes warmer, slower, and more thoughtful. For example, imagine someone asks you, "How's your energy right now?" Instead of replying with a quick, "I'm okay," you can say, "My energy's fairly steady. I'm trying to stay mindful and not push myself too hard." Repeat it with me slowly. I'm trying to stay mindful and not push myself too hard. This sounds calm, expressive, and fluent. Now, picture someone mentioning their own energy. They might say, "I feel like the day drained me." Instead of replying with just sympathy, you can say, "I understand. Long days can take a toll. I hope you get a chance to recharge soon." Try saying that softly. "I hope you get a chance to recharge soon." Notice how this tone feels nurturing and mature, which is a signature feature of advanced English. As evening approaches, people naturally start asking about plans or evening routines. Someone might say, "Do you have anything planned for later?" Instead of answering, "No," or "Not sure," try something more expressive. "I don't have anything specific planned yet, but I'm thinking about taking some quiet time for myself later." Repeat slowly. Taking some quiet time for myself. This sounds natural, thoughtful, perfectly balanced. Now imagine someone shares what they're planning to do. They might say, "I'm hoping to relax for a bit later." In advanced English, you can reply with, "That sounds really nice. I hope you get the peaceful evening you're looking for." Repeat. I hope you get the peaceful evening you're looking for. These soft emotional expressions build conversational flow effortlessly. Let's shift into another daily situation. The moment when someone checks in on your day as a whole. They might say, "How's your day been overall?" Instead of replying with a short statement, try something like, "It's been a mix, honestly, but I'm trying to stay grounded and take things as they come." Repeat that slowly. Trying to stay grounded and take things as they come. This is a natural, advanced English structure that helps you express your experience with clarity and calmness. Sometimes, as the day goes on, people talk about time passing. They might say, "Today went by quickly," or "Today felt really slow." You can respond in an advanced way by saying, "It certainly had its moments. Some parts felt quick, others a little stretched. But overall, I'm grateful for the balance." Repeat, "I'm grateful for the balance." Gratitude adds emotional subtlety to your English and helps conversations feel warmer. Let's imagine another common moment. You and someone else step outside together, maybe after work or during a short pause, and they say, "It feels nice out here." You can respond with, "It really does. The air feels calmer than earlier. It's a nice break from being indoors." Repeat it slowly. "The air feels calmer than earlier." This gentle description of the environment is a natural feature of advanced small talk. Now imagine someone asks, "Have you eaten yet?" Instead of replying, "Yes," or "Not yet," you can make your answer sound smoother. "Not yet, but I'm planning to grab something soon. Just taking my time today." Or, "Yeah, I did, and it helped me regain some energy." Repeat whichever one feels natural to you. These sentences work perfectly in casual, friendly small talks. and help you express yourself more naturally. Another situation you might experience is when someone asks, "How's your mind feeling right now?" It's a gentle, personal question that fits nicely into advanced English small talk. Instead of replying briefly, you can say, "My mind feels pretty clear. I'm just letting the day settle in and trying to stay present." Repeat slowly. Letting the day settle in, trying to stay present. These phrases create a calm, emotional tone, excellent for fluent English conversations. Let's do another practice exercise where I give the first line and you repeat the advanced reply. "How's your evening looking?" Now repeat. "It's looking calm. I'm hoping to take things slowly and unwind a bit." Next line. "Did you get everything done today?" Now repeat. "Most of it, and whatever's left, I'll handle it tomorrow without rushing." These replies are emotionally balanced, confident, gentle, expressive. Now picture someone asking about your workload from a different angle. They might say, "Was your day productive?" You can reply with something like, "It was productive in its own way. I focused on what I could manage and allowed myself to move at a reasonable pace." Repeat. I allowed myself to move at a reasonable pace. Self-kindness is an important part of advanced conversation skills. Let's imagine a conversation about rest. Someone might ask, "Do you feel like you need some rest now?" Instead of replying, "Yes," try something like, "I think a little rest would help. I'm trying to give myself time to recharge properly." Repeat slowly. Give myself time to recharge properly. These expressions create depth in everyday language. Another moment in daily life small talks is checking in about emotional space. Someone might say, "You seem deep in thought." You can softly reply, "Yeah, I've been reflecting on a few things, but everything's okay?" Repeat, "I've been reflecting on a few things." This makes your English sound mature, honest, without being overly personal. Let's imagine a small talk where someone comments on the atmosphere. They might say, "It feels peaceful right now." You can respond, "It really does. I'm enjoying the quiet. It helps me slow down and breathe a little." Repeat, "It helps me slow down and breathe a little." This is a calming expression used often in natural English conversations. Sometimes, evening small talks move toward wrapping up the day. Someone might say, "I'm glad the day is finally coming to an end." You can answer, "Same here. I think a slow, gentle end to the day is exactly what I need." Repeat slowly. A slow, gentle end to the day. This is expressive, soothing, perfect for advanced everyday English. Let's practice another mini dialogue together. How did your day turn out? Now repeat. It turned out better than I expected. I stayed steady and handled things calmly. Next line. Any plans to relax later tonight? Now repeat. I'm hoping to take it easy, maybe just unwind, and settle into the evening. These lines help you practice the soft evening tone of real English conversations. Finally, imagine someone says goodbye for the day. They might say, "Hope you have a good evening." You can reply in advanced English, "Thank you. I hope your evening is peaceful and restful." Repeat slowly, peaceful and restful. This leaves the conversation warm and polished. You're doing great. And as we move forward, we'll continue deepening your fluency through natural, expressive, daily life conversations. As the evening continues to settle in, conversations often become even more reflective and gentle. People start shifting from the busyness of the day into the softer rhythm of the night.